There's a Donnybrook going on in Washington between the Visa and MasterCard cartel, the giant monster mega banks that control credit card issuance in the United States, which are overwhelmingly the market share for credit cards is in the hands of Citibank, Chase, and American Express, although there are others that, and Capital One. Those are the big issuers of credit cards. And then there are others that play in the credit card game. And we in the United States have the highest fees that are charged to merchants in the world, far and away. I don't know of anybody who's close, because Visa and MasterCard operate in the United States as a cartel, kind of like OPEC does with oil. And so there's been attempt after attempt in Congress, and the first one that seemed like it had any traction that is bipartisan sponsored, the Credit Card Competition Act of 2023. And the banks and the credit card companies are going crazy over this, because what it would do is it would force the ability for any merchant, if he or she wished, if any business wished, to use alternative processors for their payment system at their business. Right now, we're in this cartel that forces these massive costs onto the retailers, restaurants, any organization selling and making the ability to pay with credit cards available. And so there's what's known as an AstroTurf campaign going on now, spreading all kinds of fear, trying to reach wealthier individuals with this AstroTurf campaign, heavily on social media and websites. It's so easy now for businesses to target specific demographic segments. And so they're targeting wealthier individuals, saying, you better do something about this. You better let your congressman or senator know you don't want them to outlaw rewards on credit cards. So what's going on behind the scenes is the banks are in terror that competition will be allowed for processing payments at businesses. So they're trying to raise a ruckus with individuals who love their credit card rewards, and they're twisting the story, making it sound like credit card rewards are going to be outlawed. So what's really going on? If competition is allowed for the processing of credit cards, the fees that merchants have to pay will collapse and go to world standards, which is a tiny fraction of what they are right now. And for many businesses now, credit card processing fees are the second or third largest expense at those businesses. And that's why more and more businesses are saying, yeah, you can use your credit card, but you're going to have to pay extra to use it. So it is true, if we go to world standard and through having competition, all that surplus money that's coming out of restaurants and retailers and various businesses' pockets will ultimately have the marketplace effect of destroying the reward market. And you and I will no longer likely, if the free market is allowed to work, you and I will no longer be able to get all our rewards, like me with my 2% cashback card and my mileage cards and all that stuff. Those will be devalued or go extinct. It's true. The law that is proposed, the bill that is proposed, will not eliminate rewards, but the marketplace being allowed to operate as a free and open marketplace may well have the result of eliminating all those benefits that high volume chargers who pay their bills in full get each and every month. My bias is always let the free market work. And so if I lose my rewards, I'm okay with that because it allowed the free market to function, which it does not in the United States. We consider ourselves to be a free market economy, a capitalist economy. But one of the problems in the United States now is heavily influential political contributing businesses and lobbying organizations destroy in certain segments that benefit them the free market functioning. And I want the free market to function, which is why even though the AstroTurf campaign is lying, the result they worry about or say could come true, the end of the rewards. But if that's the free market working, I'd rather it be a free market.